Hello Gemini, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Before we get into the reading, I just wanted to tell you about the giveaway that I'm doing for one free personal reading. So if you'll be interested in entering this contest, you can find the information how to enter in my community tab. Otherwise, Today's reading is timeless, so whenever you're going to come across this reading, trust that there might be a message for you. Alright guys, so I'll be tapping into Twin Flame Collective and looking at your Divine Masculine energies, then your energies, and then the energy for both of you, the connecting energy. I forgot to mention that these readings are not continuation from previous readings, all right? So just keep that in mind as well. Now, take whatever is resonating and leave the rest behind. It's still a general reading, all right? The energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving me comments. I am truly grateful for all of your support and feedback. Alright guys, so now let's get into your reading and see what is going on with your Divine Masculine. So first we're going to look at what kind of energies are surrounding them at this time. So I'll pull a few cards from this Twin Flame Journey deck to get the idea what might be going on in their journey right now. So let's see, here we go for Gemini and their Divine Masculine. What is going on? Okay, we do have abandonment card is coming through. All right, we also have recognition, and let's get one more, and numbing. All right, so let's take a closer look at these energies. So the abandonment card, I feel like your Divine Masculine might be feeling abandoned right now, either by you or the situation you're dealing with right now. Maybe you guys went your separate ways and your Divine Masculine might be perceiving the situation as maybe you walking away from the situation, leaving them behind. This could also indicate sometimes that maybe they are feeling that if they were the ones walking away from the situation, that they did abandon you. All right, but for most of you guys, I feel that this might be them feeling this way about the situation, about the separation between you two. For some of them, there's definitely inner child wounding here for this Divine Masculine that really need to take a look at their abandonment issues. So let's say whenever you guys met and then separated, this has really triggered their abandonment issue, right? And this is something that they might be dealing with right now. So they definitely need to, you know, work on that healing of this issue that they might have. We also have numbing, so they are suppressing a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, maybe mixed feelings. It could be even anger, it could be other feelings mixed into this. However, this Divine Masculine is really trying to stay in control of their emotions, and by suppressing it, I feel like they are struggling a lot because, again, they might not be able to really recognize that they do need help, that they do need to do some healing, and it could be due to their abandonment issue. However, we also have a card of recognition here. Okay, so it tells me that this Divine Masculine has really, you know, recognized you, Divine Feminine, as someone very significant in their life. They might not even know the term twin flame, but they do feel that there's some sort of a bond or connection, like a soul connection you guys share. and maybe this is something they cannot really understand. What is it that holding them so attached, maybe even to you? All right, but there's definitely some sort of recognition here. All right, so now let's get some tarot cards and see how they might be perceiving this connection and you, divine feminine, at this time. So let's take a closer look at their mental space and see what are their thoughts right now in regards to you and in regards to this connection. All right. We do have the Three of Swords. So yeah, I feel like they are struggling a lot right now, especially with their emotions. We do have the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, and we do have the King of Pentacles. All right, so their thoughts. I feel with these two cards, with the Eight of Swords and Three of Swords, this divine masculine is currently in a very dark place. And I already had this idea that they're going through a lot with this abandonment and numbing card, but these two cards also indicate that right now they are in a very negative thought pattern. This Eight of Swords oftentimes is our own, you know, mental prison, where this divine masculine could be having a lot of negative thoughts, very dark thoughts. They might be perceiving the situation as something that has ended, and it has been causing them a lot of stress, a lot of pain. They might be feeling very heartbroken over this situation whenever they do think about you or this connection. So I feel like right now they're pretty much in this negative mindset where they don't know how to get out of this dark place. Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, feeling restricted. I don't think there's much of external circumstances or external influence where this divine masculine cannot be, you know, maybe reaching out to you or you know, somehow you know, getting to you with communication even. Okay, maybe for some it will resonate, but for others this is their own mindset creating blockages, creating these obstacles where they feel like they cannot overcome. Maybe they do have a lot of fear, again, fear of being rejected, fear of letting you know how they truly feel about the situation. Okay, and even though we do have the King of Pentacles, okay, so they really do want to be this person, this King of Pentacles, someone who's very stable, someone who's very secure in themselves, in themselves, very confident. All right, maybe even doing great in their career, with their finances, someone who has a lot of abundance. So they might be wanting to be this person for you, someone who's loyal, right? But they might be at a place in their life right now where they feel they're not this King of Pentacles, and this is something that might be stopping them from maybe even reaching out to you or coming and tell you how they truly feel. So there could be a lot of you know, this mental anguish that this divine masculine is currently, you know, going through. I am going to say that for some of you, this King of Pentacles might represent another person. So if you know, divine feminine, that you might be in another connection or relationship with someone else, this divine masculine might be feeling stuck and restricted because there might be another person involved. But again, it's not going to resonate for all, so take it if it's resonating for your specific situation. So if there is another person here, another you know, person in this situation, then this divine masculine really feels stuck by the situation because they know you might not be fully available right now to pursue, to be with, and it's really, you know, getting them into this place of feeling stuck, not knowing how to maybe move forward with the situation. All right, so now let's take a closer look at their feelings, right? Let's take a look at their emotional body. Okay, we do have the King of Swords is coming through. We also have the Devil connected to the sign of Capricorn. And we do have the Fool card. All right, so two major arcanas here. I feel like with this King of Swords that this Divine Masculine might be showing you that they're really not maybe interested in this connection, or they're just being very distant, very cold, because King of Swords could be emotionally unavailable. And since we do have the Numbing card, it, you know, really gives me idea that this Divine Masculine might be putting this you know, front or wearing this mask in front of you, where they might be showing you that they are not really, you know, into you, or they don't have any feelings for you. They might be really hiding their feelings behind this mask of being this King of Swords. All right, but in reality we do see here the Devil card. Okay, so I feel like this Divine Masculine is pretty much attached to you and the situation. They might be even obsessing over the situation when it comes to their feelings. All right, so the Devil card could also indicate that this Divine Masculine does have some sort of addictions. All right, and addictions does not mean alcohol or drugs. Addictions, again, it could be thought patterns. Okay, it could be you know, anything that they're doing in excess, whether it's thinking, overthinking, overeating, doing other things, perhaps having an attachment to a person, having an attachment to an outcome. So all of these things could indicate an addiction. All right, and this is again due to them not being able to overcome some of their wounding or traumas, because they're not doing their inner work, they're not doing their shadow work. All right, and they're pretty much suppressing their own feelings and emotions within them, not maybe even letting any other people know about how they truly feel about the situation, about you, Divine Feminine, about this connection. So right now, when it comes to their feelings, I feel there is also with the Devil card an indication that this person is heavily attracted to you. They do have a lot of like sexual attraction, but it also tells me that they do need to start working on their you know, emotional body, on their emotions, and also on their mindset, because right now they're in a very dark place. We do have the Fool card, so it tells me this Divine Masculine does want to have you know, an opportunity to start all over when it comes to this connection. They do want to take this leap of faith. Maybe the situation between you and this Divine Masculine requires to take some sort of risk, but again, because of the Devil card, they are having a lot of fears. They're feeling stuck. Their own mind is creating a lot of, you know, a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, because their mind is really, you know, telling them that they cannot do it. You know, all these fears are coming up. They feel maybe very insecure, especially if there's someone else in the picture, and it's really keeping this Divine Masculine stuck at this time, even though they do have this desire to, you know, start a new chapter, start a new you know, new cycle with you, Divine Feminine. All right, but there is definitely a lot of fears, a lot of restrictive thoughts, thought patterns, and all of other factors that might be affecting your divine masculine right now. All right, so let's see what is actually shifting and changing for them very soon in the near future. So let's see. We do have the Page of Pentacles coming through. We also have the Page of Swords. And we do have the Emperor, major arcana connected to the sign of Aries. So with these two pages right here, I feel that your divine masculine might really be getting out of this dark place that they're sitting in right now. And you know, pages to me, this is like a new beginning. Even though pages are very young energy, very maybe even immature when it comes to, maybe if we're describing a person, pages is always someone who's lacking maybe some sort of experience, or they're just immature, they're learning, right? They're learning along the way. It tells me that this divine masculine, even though it might take some time for them, but they're still learning their own lessons. It might not be as quickly as maybe they would like it to be, but there is going to be progress in their journey. Okay, the two pages could indicate that for some of you, you might be even receiving some sort of news or messages from this divine masculine, but again, it's not going to be something big. They might be even reaching out to you just to you know, see how you're doing, but you won't be probably getting a lot of maybe a lot of attention or a lot of news from this divine masculine. All right, but the Page of Swords, this divine masculine could be you know, keeping an eye on your life, seeing what you're up to. All right, and Page of Pentacles tells me again, they are learning on their own mistakes. They are progressing here, and I feel like with this Emperor card, they might be finally really stepping into the place of empowerment. Maybe they're finally going to gather the strength, this courage, and take the situation into their own hands, and get more in control of their life. Okay, because the Emperor card does talk about you know, being in control, really building, and you know, being responsible. So Emperor is someone who you know, also takes actions, but this is someone who's already very mature, who knows how to handle things. So I feel like even though your divine masculine might not be fully embracing this Emperor energy, they are striving for they are wanting to be someone like this Emperor, and I feel like they're slowly are going to be getting out of this you know, dark energies that they're sitting in right now, in order to take control over their own life and start maybe building something new, doing something, maybe following their heart and really going after their goals and dreams. So there is a positive shift happening for this divine masculine. All right, but it might take a while, because I said pages are you know, very young energy, and this divine masculine will need to start from the beginning here, where first they're going to be as these pages growing into this Emperor. All right, and it might take a while for them to figure things out along the way. All right, so now let's look at you, divine feminine, and let's see what is happening with you at this time. So in regards to this masculine and this situation, let's take a look. What are your thoughts about this whole situation? What you might be thinking right now? Okay, we do have Queen of Wands is coming through. We also have Three of Wands. And let me move these over a bit. And we do have the Chariot. All right, this is the major arcana connected to the sign of Cancer. All right, so for you, Divine Feminine, I feel like you're really inspired by this connection. You're really driven by this connection with your Divine Masculine, even though you might know that they're struggling right now with overcoming certain things. You are being shown here as this Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands, she's very ambitious, she's very goal oriented, and I feel like maybe you're not focusing too much on your divine masculine right now. You might be focusing you know, your energy onto yourself, where you are pretty much, you know, following your dreams, really making these dreams come into reality. I do see the Three of Wands as a card of expansion, as a card of you know, really making some sort of plans. And then we do have the Chariot card, which tells me you are moving forward, you are progressing, you're not standing still, you're not waiting until your Divine Masculine figures their own life out. Even though you might still be hopeful about this connection, about this Divine Masculine, I feel like you are not concentrating or waiting for this Divine Masculine when they're going to be, you know, ready for this connection. I do see a lot of progress, and I do see a lot of movement happening in your own life right now. But when it comes to your thoughts about this Divine Masculine, you are definitely wanting movement, expansion, taking things to the next level. But again, I feel like you're not you know, obsessing about the situation or waiting for this Divine Masculine to really show up in your life and say, hey, let's, you know, make this happen. I feel like you're, as I said, pretty much concentrated and focused on you right now, because you are coming off as this Queen of Wands. She's very ambitious, she's someone who has leadership skills. All right, so I feel like mentally you are doing great when it comes to really seeing where you are right now on your journey with your Divine Masculine. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at your emotions in regards to your Divine Masculine. Let's see. Okay, we do have the Nine of Swords. We also have the Empress card connected to the sign of Libra and Taurus. And we do have the Eight of Pentacles here. So in terms of your emotions, I do feel that there's slightly some worry, maybe anxiety for some of you with the Nine of Swords. So when it comes to your emotions, you are definitely maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because this Divine Masculine might not be, you know, doing anything, might not be reaching out to you, might not be communicating with you, depending on your situation. For some of you, you are in contact with this Divine Masculine, however there's no progress happening. But I feel, again, you are pretty much in your own power here, because again, we do have the Empress here, the Divine Feminine energy. So you are trying to be in control even when it comes to your emotions. Yes, there are days when you are feeling a bit upset or down, or, you know, worried about the situation, but you're trying to stay away from this energy. You're trying to work on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is mastering self, mastering your own emotions, maybe even putting all your time and effort into building something in your own life. You could be really focused in your material world, where you are really focusing yourself you know, your attention onto your career perhaps, and you're trying to not to think too much about the situation in a negative aspect, because whenever you do, it does bring you to this Nine of Swords energy, where you might be feeling upset, you might be feeling emotional over the situation that is happening between you and this person. But again, most of the time you are in control, you're pretty much balanced within your emotions and your mental space here. But there are days when you might be feeling a little bit down, or you know, upset, which is normal, because we can be, you know, happy all the time, or upset all the time. You know, there's got to be this balance between finding yourself in maybe what's the word I'm looking, maybe like feeling okay about the situation, not stressing too much. But there are definitely going to be days when you might be feeling a bit more challenged, a bit more emotional about the situation, which is, again, which is pretty normal, because we are human, we do have emotions. Let's see now, what is actually shifting and changing for you? What is shifting and changing for you, Divine Feminine? Oh, and I think I forgot to mention in the beginning of the reading that this reading will have an extended link. So if you would like to get more information in regards to your Divine Masculine, the link will be down below in the description box, all right? So let's see what's shifting for you. We do have the King of Cups, okay. We also have the Magician, another major arcana, and we do have the Seven of Wands. All right, so I do see the King of Cups here. For some of you guys, I am going to say that there might be a new person entering your life, this King of Cups, someone who is emotionally available, someone who's very loving and caring, very compassionate, someone who does have deep emotions. Again, this could be also representing your Divine Masculine if they're going to start working on themselves, really healing their own issues, any wounding that they have, and they might be embracing this energy later on. But for others of you, I feel that there is a possibility of you really meeting someone new, and this person is actually really going to reciprocate you know, the feelings that you're you know, might be, you know, sharing with this person. You might be really surprised as how this person might be different from your Divine Masculine. But again, it's not going to resonate for all of you, and you know, I'm not suggesting that you go out and look for somebody else, but there is a possibility that there might be a new person showing up in your life. All right, now with the Magician card, again, everything is going to be in your hands here, Divine Feminine. You are the creator of your life. You are able to attract people, attract possibilities into your life, and really make your life fulfilled, because Magician is someone who can manifest and who does have tools to create this magic in their life. All right, so I feel like this is you, Divine Feminine, going to be working and really attracting all these you know, opportunities, even people, the right people into your life, who are going to be receptive to your energy, who are going to be caring and loving. All right, however, we do have the Seven of Wands here. So Seven of Wands sometimes could indicate that there might be some challenges along the way. All right, whether it's when it comes to your you know, career or personal life, there might be some challenges presented. But again, since we do have the Magician, you are able to really take the situation into your hands, and you are able to pretty much overcome anything that might be either blocking or you know, challenging you at this time. All right, so just know that you have the power to overcome any challenges. Again, don't close yourself up with putting maybe too much of the boundaries when it comes to your heart, because other people might try to really, you know, show you how they truly care about you, how much they want to be around you. And just because maybe you've been hurt before, you might be afraid to really let these other people into your life. So again, try to be receptive and open, but it's good to have healthy boundaries, but do not put barriers against other people who truly want to be there in your life and help you maybe and be there and support you along the way. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the connecting energy between both of you, between your divine masculine and you at this time. All right, so what is the connecting energy? Okay, so we do have Three of Swords between you guys. So you both are pretty much heartbroken over the situation. And again, Three of Swords is showing up for your divine masculine as well. So even though I did not see a lot of emotional, you know, upheaval here for you, divine feminine, you still might be, you know, also holding on to this pain of separation, pain of not being together with your divine masculine. All right, so you both, maybe you did go through this period earlier and you have really healed yourself and worked on yourself. So this energy might be still a little bit lingering, but you're pretty much, you know, getting out of this energy, while your divine masculine is currently going through this dark period for them, where they might be really feeling this pain. They might be feeling really heartbroken. All right, so what else? Okay, we do have the Knight of Wands is showing up, and oops, and we do have the Queen of Cups. All right, so with the Knight of Wands, there's definitely a lot of passionate energies here, a lot of attraction, mutual attraction, where you both really feel attracted on this physical level. So there is a great sense of passion here. And with the Queen of Cups, there's deep, genuine emotions towards one another. All right, Queen of Cups, she's very sensitive, she's very loving, and she does have deep emotions. She's also very compassionate, so I feel like you both feel this energy towards one another. You both really feel these feelings, but again, your divine masculine might be really masking their emotions, might be really hiding their emotions, because again, they might be feeling insecure, or they might feel that you might not reciprocate these energies. So for some reason, they are afraid to really let you know how they feel deep down inside. They are numbing their own emotions and suppressing these feelings for some reason. All right, so let's now get into the oracle cards. So what do we have from the knowledge deck, please, for Gemini and their divine masculine spirit? What is it that we need to know in regards to their situation right now? Okay, what do we have? We have a new start is coming. All right, so spirit is indicating that there's going to be a new phase and new start that you might be presented with when it comes to this connection. So again, it might just take a little while for this divine masculine to really start coming out of this dark place, okay? But there's an indication here that there is a possibility for a new cycle here between you two if you really want it. So again, this King of Cups might be a representation of your divine masculine. They might be embracing this energy if they are going to start working on their healing and really facing their shadow and really doing the work that is necessary for them to do at this time. All right. So what else? This is the energy oracle. What else for Gemini? Okay, we do have number 4, happy family. So again, there's another indication here, especially for those of you who are wanting to really build a family with your divine masculine, that you know, there is a possibility. All right, for others it is an indication that there are happy times coming, and there's a possibility for maybe partnership, this union. Again, if you're not looking to build a family, this is totally fine. This is just, you know, indicating that there's something positive on the way, whether it's in the form of, you know, partnership, and for others it could literally mean, you know, creating a family together with your divine masculine. Okay, so 2 very positive cards indicating here that, you know, there is some positive shift. So if you haven't been really seeing any movement, any shift happening between you two, I feel like there is this you know, possibility here for both of you. All right, for others who are deciding to walk away from the situation, Spirit is also indicating whatever your decision is, there is going to be a new start for you. And again, if you're looking to maybe build a family, there is going to be a chance for you to do that. Okay, so in any case, there is a positive outcome for you, divine feminine, whether you are going to be you know, coming together with this divine masculine, or there might be other person showing up in your life that you can be happy with and you can be really fulfilled with. All right, so let's get one more card here. Okay, we do have crossing bridges. It says it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. All right, so I feel like you both are going to be really working maybe on the situation where you are going to be mending the situation, connecting back together, healing this connection, and releasing anything that might have been blocking you or your divine masculine. All right, so again, very positive card here, indicating that there is going to be a new cycle between you two. So now let's get some messages. So this is the Sacred Soulmates deck. Let's see what other information we need to know in regards to you and your twin. So what do we have? We do have perseverance. It says obstacles are blessed opportunities of growth. Both partners have the desire and will to overcome. All right, so Spirit is indicating that yes, there are obstacles, and we did see that with 7 of Inspiration here for you, divine feminine. There might be still some obstacles along the way. However, you do have the power. You and your divine masculine are able to overcome, because you do both have this desire to overcome these obstacles. So really persevere and don't give up on the situation if you really want to be with your divine masculine. All right, so let's see here what other information we need to know. Well, too many. Okay, we have lessons of Jupiter. It says align, demonstrate, and express the values and beliefs you have learned about love. Be open to new ways. The results are healing and expansion. All right, so again, another card is indicating that there is going to be healing and expansion, but you do need to align your own energy. And there is a message here about expressing, okay, about your values, beliefs, anything that you have learned about the situation, about love. So again, for some of you, there needs to be this conversation where you're with your divine masculine, where you both need to be open and vulnerable with one another, expressing your feelings, especially when it comes to your divine masculine. They do need to find the strength and be able to overcome their fears when talking about their feelings and emotions. All right, so this might be also very challenging for them to do, but this is something that they are learning right now, how to express their emotions, how to really be receptive and not avoid or suppress or numb their emotions. All right, so that's a lesson. That's definitely a lesson for them. It might be a lesson for you as well, divine feminine, if you've been really also, you know, trying to either hide your emotions or not express them in the way that you maybe wanted to express them. All right, so what else? What other messages? Okay, it says lessons of Saturn. It says a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Many challenges, but can bring benevolent long-term rewards. All right, so again, another card of difficult lessons for both of you, where again, some dependency might be, or codependency might be involved here, especially on your divine masculine part with this devil card. There's some control maybe issues where one of you or both of you were really trying to control the situation. So again, you're needing to, you know, learn these lessons in order to really align your energies. And until you learn these lessons, you are going to be stuck in some sort of pattern here or cycle. So you both really needing to really let go of control and try not to attach yourself to a certain outcome or how things are going to, you know, progress, or if you do have an attachment to a person. All right, this is something definitely also that needs healing here, because, you know, this is an unhealthy pattern that either you or your divine masculine might have. Okay, so let's get one more message from this deck before we move into the messages. So let's see here. We also have lessons of Pluto, patterns of control, power, manipulation, and intense push and pull attraction. Intimacy is not possessive. All right, so again, another very you know, difficult lesson here with overcoming any sort of control, power, manipulation, and you know, even though there's a lot of attraction, you know, there's a message here that intimacy is not possessive. And with this devil energy, your divine masculine is definitely right now in this possessive energy, where they might be, you know, going and learning through this lesson right now, but this is something that they're able to overcome. Okay, and I see them really, you know, trying to get out of that energy that they're in right now. So just really try to be a little bit more compassionate when it comes to this divine masculine, because they are going through a lot right now. All right, so let's get some messages here. What is it that they want you to know at this time? What messages wants to come through for Gemini from their divine masculine? Let's see here. Okay, it says this, the silence is killing me. So for some of you guys, you are in no contact with this person, and this silence does really affect this divine masculine. Oh, all right. We also have no one makes me feel like you do. So they do feel very maybe deep or intense emotions when it comes to this connection in you, and maybe they've never felt this type of love before, because twin flame is rare, connection, and not everybody gets to meet their twin. All right, even though it's very challenging connection, it's also very intense in every way, and it's very triggering. All right, so this one says your smile makes me melt. So something about your smile they find very attractive, very appealing. All right, and let's get one more message here on this deck. This one says, I can't stand not talking to you. So again, another message, not communicating, not talking. And I feel that this is really affecting your connection. All right. So for some of you, there is this challenge when it comes to communication. For some of you guys, I'm not saying you should be reaching out to your divine masculine. Again, just really listen to your intuition and really just do what is best. But again, I feel like this silence, no communication, does really affect your divine masculine. All right. But again, they do need to overcome their own maybe fears about maybe reaching out to you. Okay, especially if you were the one all the time reaching out to this divine masculine, maybe, and they they're used to you maybe always doing the work or maybe reaching out to you. So they do need to understand there's gotta be this balance. All right, and they need to overcome their own fears when it comes to maybe communicating with you. So they just need a little bit more time figuring things out. All right, so what other messages? We have, I miss you so much. So they do really miss you, your presence. All right, this is something that they want you to know. What other messages? This one says, I want you back in my life. All right, so again, there's a lot of desire to reach out, maybe talk to you, and just really be somehow present in your life, divine feminine. And I feel like, again, with this page of pentacles here, this divine masculine will find this strength and courage to reach out to you at some point. As I said, it might not be something big, it might be just a small message to see how you're doing, but they will be coming forward. All right, with that page of pentacles energy. All right, so let's see here, what else, what other messages? This one says, I'm afraid to show you my true feelings. So again, there's a message that this divine masculine is really afraid to be authentic, to be vulnerable and open how they truly feel, because they've used to numbing their emotions. All right, again, they could have had very difficult experience either in their childhood or early age, where they might have had maybe difficult connections, and now they're just really are afraid of being open with anybody. It could be not just you, divine feminine, it could be overall in general. Maybe with their own family and friends, they might be acting the same way, where they're not truly being authentic. All right, and this one says, my ego is not letting me see the truth. Again, for some of you, there might be an ego issue where this divine masculine might be really prideful, or they might just be really, very stubborn, not wanting, their true heart desire come out, and their ego is pretty much getting in the way here. But again, it will take some time for this divine masculine to really understand that, but they will get to the point where, you know, if they really want to be with you, they would have no choice but to, you know, open their heart and be open and receptive to this connection. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. I am hoping that this reading you know, was helpful, did resonate with you. So please let me know down in the comments what you might be going through, what are the challenges you're experiencing. Otherwise, as I said, the link for the extended will be down below, and I'm sending you absolute love and light, guys, and I will see you in my next readings. Take care. Bye bye.